Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Welcome back to the world of Eorzea, or well, world of Hydaelyn. We are in Eorzea, but we're not. Point is, welcome back. Patch 4.1 has just dropped. The housing nightmare has officially ended. Sadly, in me, without getting my getting my large house. However, I already have a medium house in Lavender Beds, so I'm not too upset. I'm more upset about the sheer amount of players who couldn't get a house because of people who are buying them to sell them on, which is a dick move. I think we can all agree. Kind of a dicky move. Well, unless you're doing it, then I guess you wouldn't agree, which is fine. You can disagree. But anyway, that is happening right now. Someone was trying to sell a small plot for 150 mil. I can't believe it. It's already happening. I can't believe Square Enix isn't like keeping an eye on the party finders and shit like that and just immediately banning those people. I cannot believe that, but you know what, it's fine, whatever. We're here, we're in Ralga's Reach. We're gonna do some story mode and we'll talk about the rest of the patch as we go along. My name is still there. I usually take my name away. We also could change my title as well now that I'm done. I'm done with that. But anyway, let's talk to Lise in this horde of people. Oh, check it out, we got Box. We'll get Box for this. That's nice. Level 70, Alphanard's Adventure. Let's do it. Voiced? That'd be nice.
Come to see how we're getting on?
It is voiced. Hi, Lise. How's it going? I'm here. See? My pro tag look. Well, I wish the goggles were slightly different, but it's the best I can do.
Leadership. The Domans had Lord Hien ready and willing to take the throne, but
That's good.
Theodoric was our last ruler, and he wasn't called the Mad King for nothing.
Well, there's the monk dude.
Our people have had their fill of kings, which means we need to find a new way forward.
The monk guy is a prince, right?
Everyone and his uncle has an opinion. For the time being, we're just going to have to keep leaning on General Aldin and the Alliance for support, and see if we can't find a solution together.
Maybe you don't have a king. Maybe you have like a
lot of meetings in the near future.
like a president, you know? Vote someone in.
But if that's what it takes, I'm ready to talk till my jaw aches.
Lovely.
The Reach is yours, Nago. Don't do anything I wouldn't.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Cool. Nago, we'll talk later. I got some custom deliveries for you. That sounded not the way I meant it. But, believe me, we're gonna make a lot of gil. Oh, sup, Avalad? How's it going?
Don't worry, it's nothing bad. That said, this might not be the best place to talk. Will you join me?
I guess. I mean, I ain't got shit else to do.
I'll get to the point. Might you be interested in a spot of adventure? After all,
sure.
We were adventurous before we were scions, were we not?
That's true.
After routing the Imperials and liberating Alamigo, I reckon we've earned a bit of respite, don't you? And what better way to spend it than by returning to our roots?
You want to go on an adventure?
So,
whereabouts?
What say you? Shall we call on Elfino and go adventuring?
You want to bring the elf? Twist my arm, why don't you? It's what we do, I suppose. We can bring Elf. I like Elf. He's okay. He's nowhere near as annoying as what he used to be, that's for damn sure. He has actually grown as a character, which is interesting. Okay. Sup? Right then, let's go find Master Lufair. Actually, leave it to me. I want you fresh for our little adventure. Wait for us by the Arthurite. She'll be along shortly. Aye. I'll go find the Aephorite then, I guess. Off we go. Wait on the eastern side. We shall ride our cloud. That guy fall in the water? No, I'm sure it's fine. We shall ride away. So, if you didn't know, you can actually get this cloud from shop2.net right now as part of their promotion. I brought Dragon Quest Warriors 2, or whatever it's called. Dragon Quest 2 Heroes or something. Apparently there is a guy in here somewhere. There is someone in... Ah, there you go, it's destination. Found it. Did it. Which I guess we'll have to do a Strife play something for a while on Dragon Quest 2 at some point. Yo, Alpha No. We going adventuring. Greetings, Strife. It would seem we are to accompany Alpha No on some master escapade. Have you any idea what we got ourselves into? Allow me to explain. It'll be something of a history lesson, but I'll try to be brief. No snoring, if you please. Ugh, I don't fucking care about a history lesson. Now, in the events that I would speak of occurred before the occupation, back when Alamigo was still but a monarchy. Okay. Brutal deposits by all accounts. That he was. King of Ruins suffered no rivals. No rivals. Didn't have one. He was like, fuck you. You want to rival me, I'm going to kill you. In the later years of his rule even, he was seized with the unshakable belief that unseen forces were conspiring to steal his crown. That's right, and he killed all of his family. Which is why the monk guy is in hiding. I believe I see the detection. Our adventure is to take place, I assume. Have you in mind underneath the hidden bounty? You assume correctly. And would I also be correct in assuming that the legend is widely known? Others must surely have gone in search of the prize, tempting as it seems. Well, of course, we won't be the first to make the attempt. Following Alamigo's liberation, more than a few eager soldiers turned the place upside down. But even after scouting every room and from dawn till dusk, they uncovered not a single coin. Their gold lust drained away as quickly as they had came. But I see you have no intention of letting the story end there. What self-respecting adventurer would? I imagine the three of us delving into the decades-old mystery. Tell me the tough, doesn't it? Set your heart a-racing. Sure. Sweet. We got an emote. We got Box. Shall we try out Box and see what it does? Everyone's gonna spawn in before this quest. We'll get this quest first because God knows what this will be. Hello, it's Nero. Quest. Ah. There we are. The darkness below. Oh, sweet. Look, we get some tasty foods. Or an extra 1,000 big ones. That's nice. The news of Duma and Alamigo's liberation has been kindled in the flames of revolution. Oh, it's Alphanard's voice. Oops. How did I voice him again? I've already forgotten. I'm the worst. Which means the Galleons must surely have their hands full. We better take time and now indulge in such diversion. Tell us, Avanad, have we any clues about to begin our search? Well, judging on how the treasure hunters fared, nosing about the place, isn't it like us to get anywhere? So, probably need to ask around. Would that be otherwise saying no? Yeah, sorry about that. I see. In that case, I shall pay a visit to the Allied archives and request access to the records seized by the Imperials. The Galleons and the Metulus about such things. Sure, they're assholes and they like collecting shit. In the meantime, you two can track down those who work the place, servants of the officials. Sure. Go see it, talk to a servant or two, I guess. Given that they would have had been the last 20, at least 20 at the time, so you'd be looking for people who have seen... wouldn't they be dead? 40 summers? Like, they've survived a war as well. You think there's that many of them left? Or more? Anything they can say or tell you about the king and his bloody deeds would prove more useful. Alvalad, pray try your luck at the fringes and the peaks. Strife will make the rounds at Alamegan Quarter. Ha, I'll be there thinking as pie leader. No, you're not pie leader. Whatever, you're not pie leader. I'm pie leader. Wait, where are you guys going? Okay, looks like I'm just another scummy DPS. Well then, that's fine. We're going to speak to the residents of the Alamegan Quarter, but first, let us go into Emo and find this box thing, shall we? Where's it at? It's probably down here, right? Right? No? Where's the box at? Is it here? Here it is. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's it. I think it just resets. I'm pretty sure it resets. Sit on ground. What? Sit on ground. Is that a new thing? I don't remember ever seeing that. Sit does the same thing. Why would I put sit on ground? Oh, I guess maybe that's like you could put sit on ground if you want to sit next to a chair or something without sitting on it. That's actually pretty good. I like that a lot. Anyway, let's go to the Alamegan Quarter. So, of course, along with the patch that came in, new story content, obviously, which is what we're doing. There's a new Beast Tribe, which I've already done my first 3 quests this morning, because I want to do my first 3 quests of the Beast Tribe, and then once reset hits, I want to do the next 3, you know, when it hits at 3 o'clock. That's my intention anyway. It should be fine. But, there's plenty more than that. There's loads of quality of life stuff. The HUD changes are crazy. There's so many of them. We can change. I can finally get rid of that tacky looking sword on my HUD, which is nice, and replace it with a bar, which is perfect for me. For me personally. Oh. I'm glad they've used this somewhat. It makes a change. Yo, middle-aged Highlander. In the past? Not me, lad. Surely heard stories of the Mad King used to hold public executions. Suffice it to say, I stayed far away from that place if possible. Oh. Well, thanks, I guess. Thanks, guy. Hello. You wanna hear an old maid stories, do you? Aye, well, most of them what I know about the Mad King is common knowledge. We'd only say the Royal Majesty when he desired to attend executions. He ordered, and after a while, even watching his enemies die wasn't enough for him. Coaxed him out of hiding. He started seeing assassins in every shadow who set foot outside the palace walls. He's fucking crazy, he was. Alright. Thanks, lady. I'll tell you, right? Also, for, they've put mature maid, right? Mature maid, and they've, like, given her grey hair to make her look old. She's still looking pretty good. Just saying. She's in pretty good shape. That was one of the new mounts you can buy from the gold saucer that just went by us. It's stupid. It looks ridiculous. What's this guy? It's Rodrigan. Oi, I served the pleasure of the king, Theodoric, and I lived to tell the tale. One of the palace guards I was. Truth be told, it was a dark chapter in my life, and once I'd sooner forget. Hardly a night went by when I didn't hear blood-curdling screams echoing from the inner chambers, which of course is where our orders were to ignore. So I stood still and, as salutes, tried not to imagine the horrors were unfolding within. If hell's bent on finding out what happened in the palace, head down the street here. Ask old Elmwood. He was at the king's head scribe. Head scribe, huh? Well, that's some information we can deal with. Head scribe, dude. The alchemist crafting can actually now take away items. Can we do that? I might actually have one that we can try it on. real quick. Let's see. An old sword, an old sword, an old sword. Here we go. Susanoo sword. Right, there you go. Let's retrieve materia. 40% chance to receive a grade 6. Let's do it. Fucked it up. That's fine. Retrieve materia. 40% chance to receive that direct hit. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Fucked it up. That's upsetting. These are grade 5s. You know what? Fuck it. Let's try it. Let's do it anyway. 80% chance we're gonna get this one back. That's a good one. That's a good one. We got that one back. That's real nice. Retrieve materia. We're gonna get this one back. That's also 80%. That's real nice. Ah, look at that. That's pretty damn freaking good. But it means a hell of a lot for craftsmanship things. That saw is an old saw, but it makes it a hell of a lot for like the super high grade stuff, which we can now meld and just generally do stuff and take the crafting stuff away. It's gonna mean a whole bunch basically, and it's gonna destroy a lot of materia markets, I feel, or at least hamper them in some regard. But that's enough of that. There's also, which I can't really show you. Oh, I could show you actually. Let me go into my crafting log here and go across to Alchemist, and there you have it. Look, you can craft a flying chair, which is a mount. That's kind of cool, right? Alchemist is kind of OP. You need an alchemist to remove materia as well, by the way. Yes, I remember it. What are you owing me? Oh, you would have me judge up old, decade unsavory memories. Yet if Alamigo is to move forward, we must needs acknowledge the misdeeds of the past. Very well. I shall show you what I remember. I'll take you to know what was I saying? Oh yes. I take it you know of Fedoric's paranoia, his public executions. Yes, even his children, yes. His brothers, uncles, everything. He killed them all. Though were terrible enough anyway, what was I saying? But in his last days, the king feared minds shuttered upon an even grislier method of disposal, which only a chosen few were unfortunate enough to witness. His Majesty ordered the court vomitage to unleash a vile curse upon the remaining members of the royal family, a magic which transformed them into fiends. Oh, fiends. Now then, my sleep is troubled by nightmares. That's right, I have loads of them. Me too. If others of Theodoric's blood were prone to share his madness, mayhaps his kindness, that monarchy ended with him. Yeah, he's fucked up, yo. He's a fucked up dude. How far out are we going? Or not actually that far, it's actually just around the corner. That's pretty good. There's no one here. There he is. Yo, guy. I found it. You gonna voice the cutscene? Apparently not. Well, since we're all here, why don't we share what we've learned? Okay. Allow me to begin then. As promised, I scoured the Imperial records for any mention of fantastic treasures and found precisely none. It is just possible, I suppose, that the corporate officials deliberately hid the fact that they had found a treasure trove. But what of you? Were your investigations more fruitful? Yeah, so there's a crazy old man, and he cursed a few people and turned them into fiends. Turned into monsters? What could he mean by this dark beneath place, I wonder? Oh, I met an old man, Allegredia, who spoke of a place. Subterranean prison, he said. The Imperial archives were also silent on the subject of fiends inside the palace grounds. Huh. Could this scribe fellow be spinning him a yarn, do you think? Do you believe him? Yeah, he seemed pretty genuine. If he was afraid, it does not need to concern to a detail. I'm sorry, English is hard sometimes. Though I'm not sure what happens. helps our search. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Do you be so hasty? Our Lord, oh, fucking hell, Anticote may very well have told us where the trove is hidden, but here I share my theory. This is a matter I would clarify. What is this filler ass shit? Like, I thought we were supposed to be dealing with like real fucking Alamegan issues. Not this fucking filler going on an adventure fucking with fucking Captain not important here. Like, what the fuck? Abelard, you spoke of lightened adventure, but I sense a deeper motive for this expedition. Why are you so intent on finding this treasure? It wasn't all pleasure, I swear it. But you're right. My father was in the Imperial Army, a man of Gallian blood. I trust you know what I mean when I say that my Alamegan mother did not welcome my arrival. Ugh, that's unfortunate. As I grew, she would check my brow over and over, convinced that a spot on my skin would emerge a third eye, like the kind you see in the pure-blood Gallians. My mother did not care for tutoring reminder of inheritance, and took up a knife. War paint shivers and covers the scar. Oh, you put that paint on because your mother sliced you open? That's a bit fucked up. In the end, she turned me out on the street, and I was left to haunt the alleyways of Alamigo, a feral child who got what he needed through begging, cunning, or worse. Best I can say about the years to follow is that I survived, but I hated the animal I'd become. Eventually I left the city behind me and joined a group of refugees bound for the other side of the wall. It was then that I turned to adventuring, and the road led me to the Company of Scions. Is he going to become important? Like, is he important now? Oh look, your story took so long, the fucking sun went down. I'll tell you, this is so that you understand. I know it all too well what poverty and hunger can do to a person. I draw steel on ordinary folk. Ugh, you monster. Thank you, Elfna. I apologize. I cannot have been pleasant to recall, but I felt it best to clear our intentions. Well, Strife, are you content to surrender the treasure to Alvanard's noble cause and claim the thrill of adventure as your reward? Yeah, alright, whatever. Then I should be glad to tell you my theory on the resting place of the Mad King's Trove, if you're minded to hear it. Sure, I guess. We'll keep going, as I think we're about to open the dungeon, basically. What do we want? Critical hit, vitality, skill speed, vitality, determination. We'll take that, I guess. Sweet. Oh, there's a ghost car. The ghost car with no rider. Oh, it was the cat all along. Can you not have a quest complete sign now so I can get my next quest? Jeez. Jeez, oh my god, look how many people there are. And that's just the people that my PlayStation can fucking load. Oh shit, the Mad King's Trove. Here we go. Actually, mayhap it would be better if first adjoin the more suitable location. In case rival treasure hunters overhears our plans, you mean? Oh, overhears your plans, you mean? Good thinking. That's not exactly the reason, but 'tis certainly a valid concern. Let us reconvene in the 7th entrance to Loch Sled. Alright, off he goes. Off he runs. Now we can get out of here as well. Let's go! Nimbus! Oh my god, it's so far away. It's right next to a diving point because we probably have to dive to get to the dungeon. There's a lot of underwater shit in this one. The new map. If you complete a map, the canals, you get a chance of finding another map. And that map will be underwater. So that's interesting. They're trying to really push the whole underwater thing, I guess. Make people feel less like it's a waste of time. Forgive me, it was not my intention to join our proceedings. I simply wished to have the loach in sight as I explained things. Yeah, well now my feet are wet. So what's up? Prior to the great flood of the sixth overall calamity, the salt lakes you see here before you were yet dry ravines. Believe it or not, this was the site of an ancient city of Scala, which rose and fell during the 5th Astral Era. From what we know, the period of the city was already duressed by the time the waters began to rise. Oh shit, so it was already knackered before the waters came in. That's a shame. It is my belief that the darkness beneath the palace mentioned by Fedoric's former scribe was not a reference to a prison, but a place still further below the ruins of Scala. I further surmise that the Mad King unfortunate kingsmen were cast down there, not simply but out of desire to punish them, but to discourage exploration. Fedoric wanted to keep his ruins secure. Wait, are you saying you were meant to guard the Mad King's trove? Precisely. And since we cannot count court of Armitage was involved, we can safely assume that the entrance to the old city would have been magically concealed. Which would explain how the legion of Imperial soldiers, the gods known how many of Alamegans, never found a trace of it. We, however, have certain advantages, which they did not. The fucking sun's coming up again, Alphino. Speed up the explanation, will you? They did not enjoy. Strife would you be so good to swim down to the bottom of the loach and search for the underwater route for the ruins? While you do that, Avrad and I will seek out an enclosed patrol within the palace. Fine. Looks like we're diving. Peace out. Whoop. Dive down, please. 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 What the fuck? Dive. Go. Doesn't work. It's broken. Look, this guy's trying to do it too. His dog. Don't work. What the hell? That worked. Alright. I got a new plan. Alright. We can't. We need to break the speed barrier, the water barrier. All right, so we need to go up. We need to go up like this, and we need to come catapulting down. Here we go. We're gonna break into the water. Boom. See, that's what you had to do. You had to hit it with the speed. Otherwise, you're just gonna be lost forever. Right. So now we gotta go underwater, which is not my favorite thing in the world, to be honest with you. Underwater is kind of creepy. It's not great. It's a nice castle though. Look at that. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's pretty nice. There's some like ice shit going on over here. That's pretty cool. Destination. Destination is indeed known. We're looking around. Luckily I can breathe underwater. We discover a passage that appears to lead under the palace foundations. Press on and find where it goes. Sweet. I'm flying my cloud there. My underwater cloud. It's a rain cloud now because it's absorbed too much water, but that's okay. Investigating. 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 You have come to a worn stone door, standing telepathy ajar. Temporarily ajar, so it's slightly ajar. It would appear that you have found the entrance to the subterranean ruins. Strife is Alpha now. I have searched for the prison beneath the palace and found a door concealed by enchantments. You have what to report? Ah, and you believe it leads to the ruins. Excellent, excellent. Then I propose we proceed from our respective entry points and look to meet somewhere in the middle. Oh, come on, lads. Oh, come on, lads. We might as well make it a race. Victory goes to the first adventurer. Who gets to find the treasure? Godspeed. What the fuck? There's 2 of you and there's 1 of me. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna find 3 other people and I'm gonna cheat. That's right. But I'll find those other people next time and we'll be straight in the dungeon. So thank you guys so much for watching. The next episode will indeed be the dungeon. That'll be tomorrow, and then day after that will probably be the rest of the story patch. And we'll do it like that, I guess. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you're enjoying patch 4.1, what aspect of 4.1 you're looking forward to the most in the comments down below. Leave a like while you're there, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.